loves, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to get started with freshly co-washed and deep conditioned hair. So the flexes I'm going to be using today are the blue and the orange, and there's not really a big difference between the two. I don't really know why I used two different ones. I could have just used one, but I used both. So I'm just going to get started on this, showing you guys what I'm doing right here. So I'm using water just to make sure it's nice and wet, and I'm brushing it out with my detangling brush. And for my products, I'm using Paul Mitchell products, and I'll list them all below. And for my oil, it is from BodyWorks, but everything will be listed below in the description box, so make sure you go check that out. Alright, with this thing right here, make sure y'all watching what y'all pouring, because this thing rises like dough. Look at that. And I kept pouring way too much for my hair, and I had a bunch of extra. As you can see, I just put it in my hair. But yeah, so watch out when you're pouring that. Alright, here comes the fun part. Now that my hair is nice and moisturized, it sticks to the Flexi better. So I took the end and I just put it on the end, and then I just wrapped my hair around it. So I wrapped the hair around the end for like maybe 3 little twirls, and then I started moving up along the Flexi with my hair, because I didn't want it to overlap, because that would take longer to dry. So I wanted it smooth on the Flexi so it can dry perfectly, and I won't have to worry about wet flexis when I'm ready to take it out. Alright, so we're gonna look at this again. So the end was on there first, and then I wrapped hair around the end just to like seal the end in so it wouldn't come off, and it would just stick to the Flexi. So I'm doing the same thing I just did in the last one. I started moving up on the Flexi so it could be nice and flat on there so it can dry perfectly. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the poppingness of these curls right here? Like, I need to do a wash and go with these products because it was just perfect. But I don't know, disclaimer, this is my first time doing flexis, so yeah, I don't know. I think I did a good job for my first time though, if I do say so myself. Alright, so this is the end. Finally, I feel like it took forever, so I'm just going to sleep on them uncomfortably. Yeah. So I did take the handheld dryer and just like blow dried it a little bit before I went to bed, because I didn't want them too wet. And I also did the same thing in the morning. So it all depends on how thick your hair is, depends on how long it'll take to dry. So just make sure it's dry before you take it out. And as you can see, I'm taking them down, and I had a little trouble the first time, but I figured it out the second time. So you just go in the opposite direction of the Flexi, and then it just comes out perfectly. I actually took these out in the morning, but then I didn't pluck them out till later because I have errands to run, and I wasn't ready to pluck them out yet. Let's just take a moment to get into these curls before the fluffing even happened, y'all. Before the fluff, okay? Alright, so to separate them, I didn't like separate them any certain type of way. I just separate them and then twirl them with my finger. I didn't do a certain amount. I probably missed a few. But yeah, I just separated each curl as best as I could. And I'm just going to do some fluffing with the pick, and it all depends on your preference. If you could be fine with that, you know, it was cute before the fluff too, but I wanted it bigger. So I did some fluffing, I did some more plucking. So it's just all up to you and how big you want your hair to be. Alright, love, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe, please, and thank you.